When it comes to nutrition, any time of the year is the perfect time to refocus on not only our own health needs, but also those of our children. And at a time when it appears to be, sort of trendy to ditch dairy, I am joining me celebrity chef and restaurateur Lorena Garcia, and we're going to talk about the benefits of including milk in your child's diet and some of her favorite milk-inspired recipes. Hi, Lorena.
Good morning. Very well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So, what I find interesting, Lorena, is that milk has come under assault. It was a staple, though, when I was growing up.
Yeah, Audrey, I think that, we need to know and learn about the facts about cow's milk, and always going with, when you can find an ingredient that naturally has all the the essential nutrients that we need. In this case, milk has 9 essential nutrients that we need in order for our growth, for our families, our children, and ourselves. So let's start talking about the protein, right? In which you're going to be able to find 8 grams of protein in 1 glass of 8 ounces of milk. That is going to help you to build muscle, lean muscle. You're also going to find calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus that is going to help to have strong bones. You're going to have vitamin B that transforms what you eat into energy. You have vitamin A that helps into your immunological system, potassium that regulates the equilibrium in the fluids in your body. So when you start seeing all the benefits and the essential nutrients in milk, I think that it's very important that we keep the focus into this information.
Indeed, I know. Yeah, right. Like I said before, it was a staple when I was a child, and now people do seem to be sort of wanting to go away from it, but of course, you're eating everything else.
Exactly. Well, that it's really proven that less than 3% of the children are literally allergic to milk. It's really more lactose intolerance. And something that is important to say is that if you get milk that is lactose-free or milk that is fat-free, 1%, 2%, whole milk, they all possess these same 9 nutrients. So it's very important that, you don't lose it because you're buying different type of milk. So that is extremely important to know.
Ah, I didn't know that, so thank you. When it comes to incorporating milk into your family's diet, I know that you've got some great recipes there. Would you share them with us?
So let me start with my arepas, that I serve arepitas in all my restaurants, and, from Chica in Las Vegas to Dallas Fort Worth Cocina in Miami as well. And in my home, I make arepas every day. So I was able to create this recipe based out of milk, pre-cooked corn flour, a little bit of queso fresco, or farm cheese, and a pinch of salt. And what you do is you make a dough, you place it on a plancha or a skillet, you kind of sear it both sides, and then you put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 10 minutes, and you're gonna have this beautiful, delicious pocket. It's almost like a biscuit. It's gluten-free, it's based out of corn, and it's so versatile. You can serve it at breakfast, lunch, dinner, even as a snack with a little chicken salad on top. We also have our famous French toast, which is also based out of milk, eggs, and vanilla. And we make this mixture, we dip our breads, any bread you want, if you want to do a sweet bread or regular bread, and then toast it in the skillet, and you can serve it with fruits. And one of the tips that I give also is scrambled eggs or omelets. You add a little bit of milk when you're beating the eggs, and you're going to have fluffier, delicious, more nutritious eggs. Of course, the batidos and the smoothies with any fruits. And one of the things that I love to do with my son, I have a 2.5-year-old boy, and he loves to cook with me. So what I do is I take the milk and put any fruit he wants, and I let him do the mixtures. We beat it in the blender, and then we put it in these popsicle molds. We put it in the freezer for about 2 hours, and when we take them out, you have these beautiful strawberries, popsicles that you can dip in white chocolate and sprinkles or nuts, and they absolutely love it. So, it's about versatility and being creative at the time that, we cook for our family and children.
So you don't have to down a whole glass of milk. You can cook with it and still get the same nutrients. And you're contributing to your family's overall health.
Yes, Audrey, and another thing that is also important, and also for these kids that are picky eaters that I can find in my program, Big Chef Little Chef, constantly, is how, you give them a glass of milk in the morning, which is what I do with my son, and a warm bottle of milk at night, and, they sleep night, and at least that if they're picky eaters, they're going to have the nutrients that they need during the day. So that's also that I always include into the diets of my children.
And if I might add, A warm glass of milk helps adults too?
Oh, yes. Well, that's what I do.
Lorena, where can we go for some more recipes?
Yes, you have all the information about milk, all the nutrients that it has and how it helps your body, and also the recipes that we made at fuertesconleche.com. The translation is strong with milk, so fuertesconleche.com.
Thank you so much, Lorena, for joining me.
Thank you, Audrey.
So guys, check out that website and enjoy. And that's it for this week's show. I'm Audrey Adams. Join me next week right here for more insightful, intelligent, and inspiring conversations and information on Talk with Audrey. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.